All right, I'm not even gonna mess around. I'm ready to just get into this. It's time for the first look at the Nintendo Switch 2, baby. Let's go. Okay, it's larger. A slight redesign. Still got about a minute. Okay, that's a new dock. I'm gonna pause here and just read this out. Plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games. Asterisk. Nintendo Switch 2 plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported on or fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. Details will be shared on the Nintendo website at a later date. Okay, so we've got backwards compatibility, at least for the most part. There might be some games here or there, but Nintendo's in the past has been pretty good with their backwards compatibility. Is there anything else here, or is that? Oh, they got a release date, April 2nd. They just dodged the April Fool's allegations. A series of hands-on events held around the world. For more details, please check the official Nintendo website. Okay, so I guess they're gonna have some demos out, maybe in select stores. That'll be cool. I know they've done that in the past with like the Nintendo World Championships, and I think they've done that for like demos of certain games and stuff. But that'll be really cool. I would love to be able to just walk into my local Best Buy and or GameStop or whatever, have the Nintendo Switch 2 on display and just play around with it. All right, so yeah, that's the trailer. It looks like they have a front end camera at the bottom. Oh wait, that's the original Nintendo Switch. This is the new screen right here, and so it's larger. That's interesting that they decided to make the screen a larger size, because it does kind of, in some ways it sacrifices elements of portability, but I think maybe they saw like the other handheld devices like the Steam Deck and the ROG Ally, and they were like, okay, people want larger screens, so we're gonna give them a larger screen. USB-C charging, the standard, yeah. It's, Nintendo still keeping the headphone jack in 2025, baby. You'll love to see it. Is that a second USB-C port? I'm assuming that's for like just external, like if you want to like put it on a larger monitor, hook it up that way. So you can like hook it up to another monitor, but you can also charge it. Yeah, yeah, because the headphones jack's on the Okay, so there's got to be like one on the top, one on the bottom. And then we got the slot for the game. We got a much nicer kickstand. That kickstand looks great. And then we got the side by side with the first edition Joy-Con and the second edition Joy-Con. Let me replay this part. Is it? Yes, yeah. So they blow it up to kind of emphasize that, yeah, the controllers are bigger too. That might have been the main reason they decided to make the Switch 2 larger. Just to make the Joy-Cons larger. Because I know a lot of people were struggling with the small size of the Joy-Cons. It does look sick. I guarantee, though, they will not fix Joy-Con drift. Joy-Con drift is still going to be a problem. I actually looked into like what's causing stick drift. I got it in my Xbox Series X controller. Stick drift. All of these like first-party manufacturers are getting their parts from like the same manufacturer that produces the sticks, and the material in them is cheap. It's not like the old days with like the. I wanted to say PS2, but I think PS2 also had drift. I don't know, but I remember like back in the day, like you never got drift on like on like a more simple analog stick. Like I'm thinking the Wii remote nunchuck. That stick never drifted, but it was really simple. You couldn't like press down on it or anything. Yeah, I feel like stick drift is going to be a problem for a long time. Until they start like producing higher quality parts. It's just not. It's going to be a pain in every gamer's sides. And then, does that? Was that just an animation, or is that all? It looks like that's always like that. It's just there. I was wondering if it like pushed in or out, but nah, it's there. I am happy though that they decided to go with the Nintendo Switch 2. I think the naming choice is really good, and I think the idea to just make a more powerful Nintendo Switch, I think Nintendo's learned from their mistakes, and they're like, okay, when we got a good thing going, we're not gonna ruin it this time. I think they finally learned their mistakes from the Wii U. Yeah, I mean, simple enough. It's a decent Switch 2 logo. I think they even probably like didn't even need to put Nintendo Switch down here, because I think that's gonna confuse some people. I think if they just had this part of the logo, it would make more sense and it would be more clear, but it's not bad. I give it a B. You pass. And it looks sick on the back. What have we got here? Little back triggers? What are they gonna call those? YL and YR? XL, XR? I don't know, man. Is that Mario Kart 9? Mario Brothers Circuit. I don't recognize that course. We might have Mario Kart 9. I can't tell if that's from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or not. New dock looks good. Oh snap. They snuck it in here. They have a little network port. It looks like they have a built-in network port. Like, I think they had that for the Switch OLED. I never got a Switch OLED, so I'm not totally sure on that. But that looks like they got a built-in network port into the dock, which is very promising. Oh, and then we got more footage of this Mario Kart track. Now, this could just be a demo, but I think it's Mario Kart 9. It looks way too polished to be a demo. It could also be from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but I don't recognize this course. I think that's Mario Kart 9. So, April 2nd, 2025. Switch 2, baby. Here we go. I am stoked. I am really excited for this. I mean, anyone that grew up on Nintendo is always excited when they release a new console. And it's a nice change of pace for them to know that they got a good thing going, and they just need to make a more powerful Switch with a bigger screen and bigger controllers. You listen to the people, Nintendo, and I'm sure it's gonna fly off the shelves. Maybe not as well as the Switch, the original Switch, because I think a lot of people have more options now. I think a lot of people are playing, people got Steam Decks. People have the original Nintendo Switch, so a lot of parents may be like, "Oh, my kid already has a Switch." But I mean, that's always been the case too. That's always been a factor. And the PS2 still sold huge, even though the original PlayStation was like monumental. So we'll see. In due time. The Nintendo Switch has one of the most incredible game libraries. So the fact that we got backwards compatibility, that's a huge boost for the Switch 2. There are so many games on the Switch that I need to play, and the console's been out for 8 years, but they've released so many games. We'll see, man. I am stoked. I'm sure there's probably things in the trailer that I've missed, but I think this is a pretty good first impression, and I'm pretty excited. I do kind of wish that they had a full trailer reveal like we got with the original Nintendo Switch. But this will have to do. I'm really picking apart things to complain at this point. I do hope we get more colorful Joy-Cons, because these kind of look a little boring. I'm definitely gravitating more to the appeal of the original Switch colors. I do like the sleek look of those rings around the analog sticks. We could have gotten a little more color on here though. So yeah, my favorite color combination was the green and pink. The Cosmo and Wanda for Splatoon. It was really nice, and I would like to see a few more color options. But hey, we're really seeking out issues at this point. Really, the biggest complaint is just I don't think they're gonna fix Joy-Con drift at all, and that's a huge problem. And not just Nintendo, but pretty much all. Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox, they all have to handle the stick drift because it's a problem. Other than that, though, we're good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I will end this now. I've been going on for a good while. It's only a 2-minute video, and I've been recording for 15 minutes, so I think you've got enough first impressions for me. But I love my Switch, and I'm excited that we'll get to see like more powerful games on it, because I know third-party games are really like pushing the limits of what the Switch can do. And it would also be nice to have a UI like the Wii. The Wii, it got UI like perfect on like the menu and everything, and I really wish that the Switch would bring some of that back. Give me just a little bit of background music, please, in the menu. Just a little background music, please. All right. Take care. Peace out. And I'll see you all later. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.